What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Fastnigellan bringing you yet another, that's right, another Company of Heroes 2 replay. This is a 1v1 auto match pulled directly off of the live games list. So we're doing it live, folks. We are doing it live. Introducing our players, on the right we have Mooorgan, which is Whale from Mooorgan as the US, and on the left hand side we have the Prophet Jeremiah, and he's cool because he likes drum and bass. Great genre of music, I must say. And he is the OKW. Taking a quick glance here at his bulletins, we have some investment in the Riflemen, or in his case, the Volksgrenadiers and Fallschirmjägers. And looking at Mooorgan's bulletins, he's got some investment in the heavy machine gun and his Riflemen. So we will be looking for a couple of great infantry battles, if they're playing their cards correctly. As we see Mooorgan capping the very first victory point. Jeremiah picking his commander already, of course, going the ground force doctrine. Could have seen that coming with the Fallschirmjäger bulletin. As we see the very first engagement of the game, Sturmpioneers moving in tight with their assault machine guns. Completely taking advantage of those rear echelon troops, moving in some Volksgrenadiers to take back that point.
A capture point is being overrun. Lousy patch of dirt is ours.
As we see the supply half track moving on up. So yeah, guys, hope you guys are excited about the new army coming out. The British Relic released a developer diary today. I think it was today anyway, where they showcased a little more about the British army that they're bringing. Looks like they are giving them the defensive structures that they had in the first game. I believe I did see a Bofors anti-air gun that you could create, and also the anti-tank emplacements. I think those were the 17-pounders, if I remember correctly. As we see, great positioning here, all behind heavy cover. But it looks like, oh, didn't see these guys here, so Jeremiah, with that great foreknowledge and wisdom, gets some good positioning, causing a retreat here, completely outnumbering the Riflemen, and causing the last retreat there as well.
Area secured. Area is ours.
So almost as if he knew the future, moving in here, completely outnumbering his opponent, which is great. Although Mooorgan, like a whale, swimming at the bottom of the map here, looking to do things the sneaky way.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
As you've probably noticed, or before I did, that is, Mooorgan going for the infantry company. Ambulance coming out. That's great.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Might have been better to get that lieutenant squad out instead, but it looks like he can get it now, so hopefully he gets that very soon. He is going to have that extra healing at his retreat point, so that's great. It will pay off in the long run. So it's almost controversial to get your ambulance out as soon as you can. But having it out as soon as you can means that you're going to be saving that much more manpower on healing and replenishing your units. MG34 here, getting both units pinned and suppressed. Not sure where his micro is, but he really does need to evacuate these guys, although he is capping up. No, he's not. Excuse me. Noticing he's outnumbered, he retreats.
Heads up. Mechanized mortar carrier is now ready for action. Rifle squad now equipped to lay mines, sandbags, and build fighting positions.
So medical truck being set up here, kind of out in the open.
A capture point is being overrun.
I mean, if you're going to place it there, you may as well place it right here.
Reinforcements in. You've got a captain hitting the field. Stick with me and you might just make it.
Or even right here. You know, somewhere behind cover so that the line of sight gets reduced.
Area's ours.
This is just wide in the open here. Volks Grenadiers moving up the bottom side here.
That's it. Points ours. They got us zeroed in here.
So it looks like we got a bit of a bulge here in the center of the map here. As that front line begins to get settled out.
Our supply line just got cut off. The enemy
Mooorgan,
is
like a pot of
overrunning one
whales,
our
moving
capture
across the
points.
map, capturing multiple points at one time, so that's great.
Field promotion.
It certainly is unnerving when you see that as the opponent,
A capture point is under attack.
although it does mean the opponent is aware that Mooorgan is splitting up his troops quite a bit, so it's going to leave some opportunities for him to outnumber his opponent. Getting off a good grenade there, almost taking out the entire machine gun
Capture
squad,
point is being overrun.
and getting one vet star in the process. Fallschirmjägers sneaking behind enemy lines as good paratroopers do. Looking to disrupt those lines there by capping that fuel point. Great to see. Captain squad getting outmaneuvered here. Great base of fire here while the assault squad moving around.
Half track, wait for order.
So not sure why he's retreating his guys there. They're maneuvering back.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits?
He may have just spared the captain squad by doing that,
Stores advises
but he did
light
force that
MG
retreat,
crew
so
losing a capture point. All done over here.
perhaps that will be worth it. Fallschirmjägers moving up from the rear. Unfortunately going to get intercepted by this rifleman squad, getting that first vet.
Being overrun.
Great grenade there.
Someone get us out of here. Heads up. Mechanized mortar carrier. The Germans just cut off our supply lines.
He really does want to save those Fallschirmjägers.
The enemy
Don't die.
is overrunning one of our capture points.
So we do see a mortar half-track raining some bombs here on the Volks Grenadiers. MG42 or 34 setting up in depth here. Moving forward in the range of the mortar, so I'm not sure I agree with that. He was seeing where the mortars were going as they're kind of just standing there. Volks at the top here, capping the top point. Looking to take an advantage in terms of victory points, as we do see some riflemen closing in on them very quickly.
Krauts have cut our supply line. Frontline units are being hung out to dry. I just want to fade away.
Oh, unfortunately getting suppressed before they were able to get out of the arc of fire, but he's got his mortar half-track in range. Wow, what a great hit. Unfortunately a wasted grenade, but that's alright. It's always nice when you get a direct hit. Captain Squad is spared because of that, so great maneuvering with that mortar half-track. Well done. Fallschirmjägers and Shrek Squad looking to take out this rifle rifle unit here. Typically you do want to maneuver your Fallschirmjägers to try and get in closer to use their submachine guns, or whatever you call them. But it's perfectly fine what he's doing as well. In that case, he probably didn't want to do that actually, because there was some riflemen in depth there.
Contact! Crowd infantry! Gun ready
so great grenade forcing that retreat, but also great micro getting those Fallschirmjägers out of the blast zone. We got the first Panzer II on the field, taking them out by surprise here. Hopefully taking out that Vet 2. Yes, he does.
We just lost a unit.
Mortar half-track still raining some bombs on top of these units here. Unfortunately, not going to do a whole lot against the Panzer. Panzer II doing incredible damage right now.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
So that's what you want to see as soon as you realize that you've got the upper hand in terms of armor. You really want to commit and be very offensive with that armor piece, or else you're just going to give the opposition time to react. It is kind of on its own. You would like to see some support there, but there isn't a whole lot of opposition, so that's great. Getting out some anti-tank guns.
A capture point is under attack.
And a howitzer. Interesting. I guess that's what was firing before. A mortar. I thought that was a mortar. Jeremiah looking to close in on these artillery pieces. Great job taking out that anti-tank gun. Unfortunately, he's got some rear echelon and riflemen with bazookas, but keeping him at range, which is what you want to see. Making great use of the maneuverability. Great use of the grenade there.
The capture point is being overrun. Changing bags. Tube ready. Fire it.
Did I see that right? 10 kills?
The
Oh, 3.
just got cut off.
So not sure if that pack howitzer is really worth it. Well, I guess time will tell. Fallschirmjägers capping the bottom there. So Mooorgan refusing to give his units any support as we see a great artillery round taking out some units there. It's almost as if Jeremiah knows where his opponent's going to be before he arrives there. As we see Stuart eager to get in the fight or show its rear armor to the front line. That really is silly. You want to face the good armor to the front, but he's a young child. He's a young, ignorant boy. That's Stuart.
We're at 200 points.
So during this quiet period, we're going to speed it up a little bit as he moves some troops up the top here, looking to cap this top point.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Causing a retreat, so great work there. Stuart looking to follow up that attack, taking out this Fallschirmjäger, so great work. He really wants to make use of the backup ability, because those things are awfully vulnerable when they're facing the wrong way. Slow it down here. Great matchup here between the Stuart and Panzer II. This is like a little kindergarten fight. So Mooorgan looking to reestablish some map control here, looking to cap this top point with his captain squad. Although he's been reduced to more than half of his points, so...
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured. Enemy contact! Infantry inboard!
Fallschirmjägers being deployed here. What an excellent mortar. What the heck was that? Alright, that's part of the airborne assault. So kind of a waste there. How much does that cost? 250? That's not bad. So just glancing down at the resources here, looks like Jeremiah is pooling an awfully large amount of manpower. Stuart getting off some great rounds here. Unfortunately, the Panzer II's maneuvering in, and he's got more health. So it looks like the kindergarten fight is taking place, like we all hoped it would. Unfortunately, not having... Oh, the main gun is destroyed, so it doesn't have the ability to use these great special abilities that Stuart has. Instead, he's going to retreat. And in the process, revealing his weaker armor, and he is done.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Panzer II coming out victorious. But another one.
We got 75 points remaining.
Stuart's twin brother coming out to avenge. Ooh. Fallschirmjägers getting out that Panzerfaust. Gonna do some engine damage here, but probably not enough to save.
Grab your shit.
Little Panzer II.
Capture point is being overrun. Consolidate our forces. We're left with 50 points. They're flanking us.
Oh wow. Wow. Shrek Squad's coming to the rescue, so that's great. Just in the nick of time. Come on, get your rocket off. So bad micro here. He could have easily taken out that Panzer II, and because we're watching a live game here, the guy either he rage quit or the stream ran out, and that's sort of, you get what you get when you pull off these live games. Some of them don't finish before you're able to complete the replay. Or some of them finish, I should say, before you're able to complete the replay. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you're liking the content, if you're liking the channel, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're feeling a little extra special, an extra kindness residing in your heart, go ahead and subscribe. I'm looking to get some more content as the time goes on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye then.